being on some chill. We go 0 to 100 real quick. They be on that rap to pay.
It's the NFL on EA Sports. And front and center is Sam Laporta. He should be one of his quarterback's best friends this week. It's the Patriots and the Colts.
The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Colts heading out for the first time behind their 22-year-old quarterback in his second season now in the NFL, Anthony Richardson.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yards with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100+ the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
Second down, another run with Taylor. And he stopped immediately there. An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. So as they talk it over, we step aside. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Throwing Jones. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. When you look at this Patriots defense, they really played well in that win last week against Miami.
I just consider myself fortunate that I'm not in charge of the offensive line. They gave up 7 sacks last week. And if things don't improve in this game, head coach isn't going to be looking at the offensive line. It's going to be looking at the offensive line coach. And that's when things get dicey.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Now Jones. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want to throw body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping in one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
They'll run. This is Khalil Herbert. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Back to throw. Jones. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. They'll try to capitalize on play number 11 of this opening drive. 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. Jones. Looking for Pearson. He's got him. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Alec Pierce with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Colts are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So here come the Patriots to take over for the first time, led out by the rookie, the 3rd overall pick back in April out of UNC, and that's Drake May.
Anytime anyone throws for over 300 yards in a game, you know their name is going to be considered for Offensive Player of the Week. And in the AFC last week, our guy got it.
Yeah, he was the guy on top of his game. He'll try to duplicate that here in this one. The numbers for Diggs from a week ago: 6 catches, 56 yards, and a touchdown.
And that gives him 9 for the season, and I've been around the game long enough to know this. 10 is the benchmark number. All right, people want to get to there. because that really signifies that you've had the year that you've been looking for and also gives you respect around the league.
They go play action now. May. And incomplete. A drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Play action. May. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Brings up third down and 10.
To the air, May. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. So on fourth down, here's Bryce Baringer on to punt for the Patriots. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Jones throwing to start the drive. And his throw is going to be incomplete. After the incompletion, they'll try once more from the 20-yard line on second and 10. Back to throw. Jones. Got his man. It's Warren. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. So as they talk it over, we step aside. On third and short, they'll try option left. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. As Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. So first and 10 now from the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Throwing here is May. He'll get this into the hands of Antonio Gibson. Ball on the 39. Here's second down and a yard. They'll throw with May. Back to Gibson and another catch for him. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. They run here with Rico Dowdle. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11. Looking to throw. May. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. Call it a gain of a yard. And that brings up third and a full 10 yards.
A gain of a yard. Brings up third.
To throw, it's May. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up fourth down. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. In motion, the tight end. Starting on the ground with Herbert. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. The stop for no gain brings up second and 10 from the 20. Looking to throw. Jones. And his throw is incomplete. They come up to the line now facing a third and 10 after the incompletion. Back to throw. Jones. 23 yards on the tuck and run. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Second and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Robert Spillane. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. On the run, it's Dowdle. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So here's a first and 10 now down inside the 20. From the shotgun, May with it. That's complete to Laporta. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. Gibson here running out of the gun. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Here's May. Open man, Westbrook-Ikhine. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
It's 4th down and less than a yard.
And this one is right through. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Colts offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. In the midst of, well, let's just say a not-so-rosy losing streak. They've got the open week, though, coming up next weekend, so you have to figure this to be a game that they dearly love to have.
Oh, indeed. They have to have this one because that's something positive to take with you when you go away for a few days, and it actually releases your mind. If they lose this one, that mind stays cluttered the entire time they're away, and they've got to scramble to get back in sync when they start playing again.
Jones now from the gun on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. A 40-yard punt, give him 3 on the return, and the Patriots take over. New England's offense set to go. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes, because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it, and let's go with it.
Well, now after all of this, hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. From the 35, here's a 2nd and 7. They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Ohio State. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. That's going to be caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Henderson. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal from the 1. Again, it's Henderson. And this time he is in. A great effort there with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Patriots have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 10-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And where the time has expired on the first quarter. 10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Colts in possession. New England on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 4. Now Jones is hit. He lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble. To punt on 4th down, here's Rigoberto Sanchez. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. On the return is Jones. That'll go as a 46-yard punt with a return of 7. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Pats offense and their wideout getting set to go once more. From the gun, it's May. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
And the Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Back to throw. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Now they go screen. It's complete. And this won't be enough. Stopped a yard short after a gain of 3. 4th down. Here's Bryce Baringer now. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest. You get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done, because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
And this is going to be a Colts first down as he'll take this up to about the 33-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Herbert to about the 35, 2nd down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
We'll see what they have drawn up here, a little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's got his man. It's Pierce. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Out is Rigoberto Sanchez on 4th down to punt this thing. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Williams being motioned left. He's going to get it on the jet sweep. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They'll drop to throw. And this is incomplete.
Yeah, offenses always try to be smart about when they're trying to dial up a screen to the running back, because they understand you can only go to the well so many times in a game without the defense starting to anticipate the call.
Forced out to his left. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Well, he and his offense were staring down what was likely a 3-and-out. Zero fear from his side, though. Never doubted for a second they pick up the first. He's ready to pull the trigger on the keeper the moment it revealed itself.
And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Now an option play on 2nd down. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. They're going to look to throw. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a first down.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. Now 2nd and 9.
At the 47-yard line.
Running left is Henderson. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6.
That run wasn't a big breaker, but I don't think the guys on offense mind very much. They've got a nice drive going, and they might just be luring the defense in a little bit. They could probably come back with a play action, maybe go over the top. But right now, on this drive, their playbook is open.
Too long for a field goal, too short to punt that in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with May. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. That's caught. It's Josh Downs. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jones. Left side, he finds Pierce.
Jones pass complete to Alex Pierce. It's a gain of 6. And the Colts 1st down.
Hand off right side for Herbert. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Jones. That complete to Downs. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Jones. That one finds Pierce right side. And he'll take this forward for about 5 as we have come upon the 2-minute warning. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll make it 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Jones. That's complete to his running back, Herbert. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. Throwing, Jones. He'll find a man over the middle. It's Pittman. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Now a 2nd and 2. Now Jones. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late. They're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
That is caught. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Michael Pittman. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. That could be an important swing right there. A touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead is now 14-10. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it was capped off on the touchdown catch by Michael Pittman. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. The Patriots with the football here late in this first half. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. From the shotgun, it's May. Got his man, it's Williams. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And that will be incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
Here's Bryce Baringer on now to punt. That'll be a 47-yard punt, officially 5 on the return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Colts going to take over now late in this first half. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. He'll get this one to Pittman. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. They'll look to throw again. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Keon White has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. So we come to halftime here with the visiting Colts. Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And Charles, some things to like about that first half. Ultimately trailing here, but certainly this deficit is manageable. So curious to see what adjustments they may have made at intermission.
As am I, because I think things bode well for a possible comeback, because I thought a lot of their best reps in the first half came through the passing game. They were hitting the open receivers, taking whatever the coverage gave them and making it work well for themselves. Now, they just want to pick up the pace of scoring a little bit. So I expect them to come out and continue to throw the ball effectively.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
From the gun on 3rd down is May. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And this will be taken at the 13. Call that a 44-yard punt, 5 on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. The drive will start with an option going left. And he'll take this one up over the 20 to the 21-yard line. From the 21, here's 2nd and 6. Back to throw. Jones. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll run with Herbert. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he's on for the 5th time here today. A 46-yard punt, 4-yard return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The home team's offense and their wide receiver getting set for this next possession. And as we near the conclusion of the regular season, nobody has surpassed the amount of receptions that he has put up to this point. And they give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Play action. May. Pressure comes, and down he goes. Matt Judon able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of...
He's got a man complete. Down the left sideline. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Stephon Diggs, 71 yards. And the Patriots have taken the lead here this 3rd quarter. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. That's now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Now the extra point try forthcoming. It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And it's finished off by the touchdown by Stefon Diggs. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Colts offense and Khalil Herbert making their way back out. And he's had his fair share of troubles in this one, unfortunately. This defensive front has wreaked havoc throughout the contest, and he hasn't been able to create enough space to make something positive happen to this point. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
And unable to get downhill there, so he'll take this up to about the 37. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it. And the Patriots are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. And that could turn out to be a giant play, Charles. You've got an offense driving to take the lead, but they're turned away on the INT.
And I think that we might look back on this in the 4th quarter and say, that was the play of the game.
And now we move our focus to Stefon Diggs. Pretty good game for him so far. I guess he's still got time here to make this a great game, but so far, he's been solid.
I like where you're going with that because it has been pretty good, but there's always that hint that things can really escalate for him. And right now, they feel like they're somewhat keeping him in check, but he has found the end zone once. But, boy, he can explode at any moment.
Yeah, when you hit that end zone once, you want to find it again, don't you?
Yes, you do.
You get hungrier.
You get greedy in a good way.
From the 44-yard line, here's a 2nd and 8. Throwing here is May. And he rifles one incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
To the air, May. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football, but you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. And the Colts now, they're ready to get the football back. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Jones. They'll set up the screen to Herbert. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line.
And good yardage there on 1st down because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
Read option. Here's Herbert. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 7 yards there and a first down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
On first down, right back to Herbert. Tackle made there by Jabril Peppers.
It's interesting going into this game. There was so much talk from both sides about who would control the line of scrimmage. I think we've seen who has it in this one so far.
Well, they've bottled him up. He's barely averaging over 3 yards a carry right now. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Only able to gain a couple there. And now it's 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. From the gun on 3rd down, Jones. And this pass broken up. And the contact well-timed there. And now 4th down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
As Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. This offense making its way back out, led by their wide receiver. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. Looking to throw. May. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And he's over 100 yards now after that last catch. Already, of course, leading the NFL in receiving yardage.
So he's done nothing at all to hurt his cause, to stay in that spot. But I've been so impressed with how he's gotten it done. Body control, route running. How about the way he competes for the football at the end of the play?
That's complete to Laporta. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. To throw, it's May. He's airing it out for Williams. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. They'll throw with May. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
Out of bounds as he appeared to be looking for the corner. He got it. They're going to mark this at the 4-yard line. They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Now Herbert to start the drive. Gets by him, and now a little daylight. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
And that run there does nothing but juice up the guys who are moving the football. I mean, if you're an offensive lineman, people running it, actually the guy calling plays, you're almost jumping up and down in jubilation, aren't you?
And now you've got options on 2nd down.
And big-time options. You might want to think about play action and try and get something cheap right here over the top.
They'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
The toss here completed to Pittman.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down.
Herbert now on the option.
And he's going to be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd quarter of play. 3 quarters in the books. Back now in Foxborough. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Here's Jones. Now a hit and a loose football.
And it looks like the defense has got it.
And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Here's Jones throwing to start the drive.
That is caught. Michael Pittman with it.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. Back to throw. Jones.
He's got his man. It's Pierce.
And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
Ball at the 14 for 2nd and 5.
Looking to throw. Jones. Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
And the Colts are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Again, he'll drop to throw.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Back to throw again. Dancing to his left. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Daniel Jones with his 3rd touchdown of the ball game, number 12 on the season.
And the Colts have taken a 4th quarter lead.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Patriots 17.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he's going to be out of bounds across the 50. Great return. Henderson now on 1st and 10. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted.
And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line. The CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
A give left side here for Herbert.
And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Back to throw. Jones.
Got his man. It's Warren.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a 1st down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
That to the sideline and incomplete. Boy, they're going to say there's a receiver in the area. That was close to grounding, but it's 2nd down.
Off the play fake. Jones. Pass out left, caught by Woods. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. As this complete to Woods. And he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. They're going for it. Here's Herbert. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. Throwing Jones. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Josh Downs from 10 yards out. And the Colts look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
To take advantage when a turnover presents itself. You've got to come up with points to make the other guy pay. They're able to do so here, and they've got a pretty good chance now of winning this football game.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
Matt Gay to kick off for the Colts.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. And they have had their problems moving the ball through the air as we take you through some of the action from earlier. This secondary has played about as well as you can. Many times they've left this quarterback with nowhere to go with the football. The Pats at the line ready to go. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for the Patriots. 1st and 10 at the
Here's May. Looking for his man on the out route, and he's got Diggs. That catch puts him 80 away from 1,000. He's now at 920, and 920, that ties him with Torrey Holt.
That's a great name to remember, but the number, 920, almost boggles the mind, doesn't it? You're talking about 80 catches away from 1,000. What a phenomenal achievement. If he gets there, I have no reason to believe he won't.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. He'll look to throw. Throw right side, taken in by Gibson. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 3rd down and 13. They'll set up a throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. They'll try and throw for it with May. That's to his running back, complete. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Herbert once more. Wiggles free. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 68 yards rushing for him now to this point. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down and 1. Now Jones. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Herbert powering up the middle. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he's on to punt for Indianapolis. Well,
This offense and their wideout headed back onto the field. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early, and it has paid giant rewards to this stage of the game. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a two-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. It's complete to Diggs. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Looking to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Open man, Westbrook-Ikhine. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. That's taken in by Henderson. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. A big play in this football game. 3rd down and 1. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. The 2 timeouts still remaining, but scoring quickly, a must. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, May. And he'll find Henderson there. It's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. A big play looming on 3rd down.
3rd down and 1.
To the air, May. That is caught. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. To throw, it's May. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
And now a tough spot here. This is 3rd and 10. They'll throw with May. And it's incomplete, broken up. But there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about.
Defense.
Trying to defend the out route there, got the PI call.
And you know what's difficult about that one is sometimes you want to make the undercut move and go for the football, and other times just want to hang on the upfield shoulder and make the tackle. I think he got caught in between and created a foul.
Here comes 2nd down. Throwing here is May. And this is caught for a touchdown. So hang on now. Things just got a little bit more interesting here in the final minute. So now a big spot for the Pats as they'll go for 2. May going to try and throw for it. And that's caught at the 2. But he will not get in here. He's stopped up short of the goal line, and this will remain a 5-point game. And the Colts are going to recover the football. And that should be enough to get them home. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the foot game. And they take a knee.
Partner, they took a knee to finish this one off. To me, that's the only thing they lost in the 4th quarter. How about that comeback?
Yeah, trailed coming into the last frame. Got it done, taking the knee. That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the fourth quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't small. They obviously did not give up on that one, and in the end, how about that come-from-behind victory? They'll cherish this one for a while.
So for the Colts, their very slim playoff hopes remain as they move to 6-7 on the year. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Patriots, you wonder what this will do to their playoff prospects as they fall to 8-5. And they'll get the extra week to think about this one as they return to action in 2 weeks' time. So for our